I'd like to give you an update on my cabinets here that I painted. So these were laminate cabinets that I painted white. You'll notice right away the kickboard isn't painted. Somebody mentioned that I should paint that. But how have they done? So it's been 3 months since I painted them, and the paint has held up very well. I'm very impressed with how the paint has held up. Oh, oops, I'm embarrassed. My cabinets are a little dirty right now. But as far as the paint goes, it's stuck. One of the questions that I see a lot was, are you sure you don't need to prime it or sand it? So I did this without any priming or sanding, and the paint went right on very easily. One of the things that has happened with some of the other paints is it gets sticky. But this paint, nothing is sticking. It dries very hard. This was a paint that was made specifically for cabinets, and it dries hard, so it's not sticky. It hasn't come off, it hasn't chipped, and this is the bathroom that my toddler loves to come into and get under the sink. We've got the child locks here, and get into everything. And of course she bangs stuff around, and she's just a toddler and having a good old jolly time, not worrying about what she's doing, and it's held up very well. So well, in fact, that I'm going to do the upstairs bathroom. I got the same cabinets upstairs. I'm going to paint them white as well. A couple tips. I will say start painting the walls first. So when I painted, I went guns a-blazing right at the bottom, and I painted the bottom first. But what you'll notice is that you got to get in there, and it's easier to rest your elbow down and arm to support yourself to paint the walls. So that would be my suggestion, is paint the walls first. And be patient. These doors did take 3 coats, and the thing that takes the most amount of time is just waiting for the paint to dry. So be patient, wait for the paint to dry. And again, let me show you the paint that I used. So here's the paint that I used. It's Valspar Cabinet and Furniture Oil Enriched Enamel. So the enamel paint is what you're looking for. It's just the basic paint, no color, of course. It's just white. It says here, no sanding or priming needed. You can clean it up really easy. It also totes that it is fade, scratch, and scuff resistant. And I will say it's held up very well. I'm very happy with it. I have like 3/4 of that left after just painting this cabinet here. So that's plenty to do a bunch more cabinets upstairs. And I'll put a link to this the best I can, but I got this at just the Home Depot or the Lowe's local hardware store right there off the shelf. It's a little bit more expensive. It was about $50 for this. It's almost a gallon. It's 124 ounces. A gallon is 128 ounces. But there is the paint that I used, and I am very happy with how it held up. I'm going to clean these off because I'm embarrassed. I'm going to clean those spots off. But it's going to come off really easy, and then when I get around to it, I'm not being lazy, I'll paint the kickboard there. But that will be when I'm painting the cabinets upstairs. So be patient. The hardest part is waiting for the paint to dry. But I'm very happy with how they turned out and how they are holding up 3 months after painting, and they are going to continue to hold up based on what I'm seeing here for a very long time. Good luck.